What is up, my butter biscuits? So in today's video, I am finally doing another review. It has been a long time since I've done a review, and I've waited 10 days for this bad boy to come out. This is the Norvina Volume 4, and I was so excited for this palette because if you guys did not know, Norvina Volume 1 is literally my favorite palette. I absolutely love it. Honestly, that palette shook me because I never was a fan of Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadows before that. Well, actually, let me say palettes. For some reason, every single time I've had issues with their palettes, I just don't know why, but their individual shadows were okay to me. However, so I didn't like them. I never really tried any of their palettes for the longest time, and then that Pro Pigment palette came out, and I was like, oh, the color story is amazing, and y'all, it was just so bomb. However, she did come out with, Volume 2 and 3, and then now 4, and you guys, look how beautiful this is. It is so gorgeous. I'm so excited to be reviewing this today because it's been a hot minute since I turned out a really bomb look, and I'm going to go for something extremely dramatic today, so I hope it performs as well as the Volume 1. So anyways, if you guys are interested in seeing my full review and tutorial using the Norvina Volume 4, of course, go ahead and keep on watching. If you guys are new here, make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure you guys subscribe also, and turn on your post notifications so that way you guys get notified when I upload a new video. Let me know if you guys like my reviews. I know I just kind of like do them every now and then, but I can up it if you guys want me to, especially with eyeshadows and foundations. Those are my two favorite things to review. Anyways, let me shut up and let's go ahead and get into the review. Alright, y'all, so this is what the outside packaging looks like. It's a very, soft baby pink. It's the same exact component as the Volume 1, 2, and 3. The inside is just so beautiful. I feel like she did such a good job with the color stories. I know obviously on camera it's reading a little bit light, however in person the colors are super rich. And this pop of green right here that looks like that food videos color in the Conspiracy palette just made this whole palette bomb, because for some reason for the longest time on my channel, I don't know why, I just really like pinky tones or burgundy tones with a pop of lime green. Well, that's not lime green, but y'all know what I'm saying, like a pop of green. It's just so beautiful to me. Anyways, y'all, so this is 25 Pro Pigment shades. They obviously don't label it as a eyeshadow palette because it's not safe for the eyes, because they do have to put that on there because of just the ingredients, I guess, that are in here. But however, we all use them for our eyes. Let's keep it real. So if you have very sensitive eyes, you may not want to use this. Also, same thing with the Volume 1. It will stain your lids, especially with the pink tones in here. I just already know my lids are going to be stained, and it's going to look like I have pink eye for the next couple days, but it's all good. Been there, done that. This one I'm actually really excited for because there is actually 2 pressed glitters in here. So there's this one right here that has a kind of cranberry glitter with reflex of purple and pink, which is gorgeous. And then there's this white one right here with reflex of green. So I'm really excited. This palette, like I mentioned, 25 eyeshadows, and it retails for $60. I did purchase it on good old Sephora, and it took so long to come. I know they said because of the pandemic, they, expect longer times or whatever, but it just took so long, and I regret not just spending the extra $11 to get the 2-day shipping, because they had that option still available, but the 3-day one took 10 days. I just don't get it. Anyways, y'all, I wish that I would have waited to just get it at Namie's, because if you guys, well, you know what, maybe it's not at Namie's. If you guys know, at Namie's, you can get 30% off of Anastasia Beverly Hills if you are a professional makeup artist. And I prefer to buy all my makeup there because y'all know I like a deal. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and go in with a couple swatches. What I want to do is swatch the glitter. I am a little bit what's the word? I don't want to say skeptical, but I don't really like pressed glitters too much. I do feel like they get a little bit messy, but they are gorgeous in the actual palette. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch this one, which is shade E3 right here. Okay, I think this formula is going to be good. So I want to see how it sticks on the, oh yeah, I'm going to be, oh, you know what? It's really reflective, so you probably won't be able to see. I think I'm going to use that today, and I'm going to swatch E2, which is the one with the green. These are very... This one has... Okay, I am so excited for this palette. You guys have no idea. This one got a lot... I don't know. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. I am so excited for the... You know what? Let me go in, with a stronger touch of the shade E3 because... Yeah, oh, there we go. Because I'm you know what? That just did not show... Look. Can you guys tell? Oh, my gosh. There we go. It is so beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and swatch the shade E4 too because I don't have a shade like this. I feel like it's a deep mauve, and it is just, oh, It is so beautiful. So let's see how that... Oh, yeah, I'm so excited for this palette, you guys. I don't know why. I was just obsessed with the Norvina Volume 1. So I'm so excited to see this. I'm just doing a couple swatches for you guys. As you guys know, swatches really don't tell much because... normally things will swatch good, but then as soon as you use it on the eye, it may have performance issues then. But swatches normally are good, so that's why it's never really a good judgment. But I just wanted to show you guys. This is the shade right here, A5, and oh, this is my favorite type of shade in the world. I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but it's basically like a rose gold. Like, it's the closest that you're gonna get to a rose gold in an eyeshadow, and it is so beautiful. I'm gonna swatch one last one, the shade A1, which is Calling My Name too. Her shimmers in these palettes, you guys, are absolutely stunning. So I'm so excited. Let's see. Oh yeah, that is beautiful. It's kind of soft, but it's very, very shimmery. I love that. Okay, let's go ahead and just jump right on into the tutorial portion of this video. Okay, so I zoomed you guys in. This is the first time in a long time that I haven't worn a beanie. So yeah, but you know, it's a little toasty. I'm gonna end up throwing a beanie on though by the end of this video. So anyways, y'all, I'm gonna go in with the shade 0.5 in the P. Louise base, and I'm gonna drag it out a lot because I want to do a winged out look with this. The last couple times that I did eyeshadow, I haven't done the winged out look that I like. For my type of eye shape, I really, really like doing a winged out look only because it just, you know, gives my eye a little bit more life. So that's what I'm gonna do today, but I'm gonna drag it out because I'm going to take the pigment out as well. Okay, and as I always tell you guys, do not pay attention to the outer portion of my eye. I normally wipe it all the way, so it's going to look a mess in this video, so don't pay attention to that. So I'm going to start off with my MAC 230 brush with the shade E4, and what I'm going to do is kind of create the shape with this. This shade right here, oh, it is so beautiful. I'm so excited. Let's see how this turns out. I just am expecting the same quality as the Norvina Volume 1. It better be. It's so crazy because I feel like with her shadows, they come out a lot darker than they appear. Because I was going to say, I wish there was like a deep maroon. When I swatched this, it actually came out mauve-y. And then here I am putting it on the base. And it's like a deep maroon, actually. So, let's see. This is going to look really, really harsh at first, but don't worry. Obviously, I will blend it out. I just I like packing on the pigment. Oh my gosh, I can't talk today. What is new? And I have not had one drink. I just like packing on the pigment first and then blending it out so that way I can create my shape. So this already right here, I can tell it's going to stain my eye, but it's going to be worth it. The shade, if it's not picking up on camera, is a beautiful deep maroon. It is so, so, so gorgeous. I'm so excited for this shade. Oh my god. I don't know if you guys can tell, obviously it's looking really harsh right now, but these mattes, literally the way they stick to the eye and how pigmented they are literally some of my favorite mattes. Like, I can't get over how amazing this is. Her formula in this is so much better than the actual regular Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes, because oh, do you guys see that? Like, look how pigmented that is. And then obviously, as soon as I blend it out, it's going to look better. But, oh my gosh, just how pigmented this is. It's insane. I absolutely love these mattes. And this seems to be performing just as well as the Norvina Volume 1. Then I'm going to be going in with a MAC 217 brush with the shade B2. This shade right here looks like a beautiful rosy pink. So I'm just going to go ahead and place this on top to start buffing this out, or buffing out the line anyways. I don't know if it's picking up on camera, but I really hope it is. Just the way these blend out is just so easy. I don't know. It's just the weirdest thing to me. I've literally never had mattes like this before that just do the work for you. Because honestly, you guys, normally I take hours blending my eyeshadows. And with these, I just feel like, bam, you just start layering them and it just starts blending for you. Like, I don't know. I just wish every matte was like this because, Jesus, these are just so bomb. So what I'm going to do right now is go ahead and cut the crease. Very, very simple. I just take a little bit of the, well, not a little bit, kind of like a lot of the P. Louise base. And what I'm going to do, only because while I was on live, people are like, oh my gosh, I want you to do, in your tutorial, you cutting the crease or whatever, right? But I felt like everybody knows how to do that these days. I don't know, because it's super simple. Literally all I'm gonna do is just take this right here and then just look up, and you see how high it transfers? That's where I want my lid to be. My eyelid transfers so much because I have like a super like low-key hooded eye. So yeah, anyways, and I'm just gonna go ahead and with a MAC 242 brush, go ahead and just start tracing that out. And that's it. I forgot to mention, you can also take a little bit of eye makeup remover on a brush and just go ahead and clean it up that way. That way you get a little bit more of a clean line. I do feel like with this, obviously you have to end up using a lot of product, which can sometimes get a little bit clumpy, but honestly, you guys, I'm just too lazy to do all of that, so I just cut it with this, and I feel like I get a crisp enough line this way. All right, now that I have that crease all cut, I'm gonna go in with the shade A5 all over the lid. However, I am gonna go in with the shade E3, which is that glittery shade. However, I'm gonna do that after with some glitter glue, because I noticed when using this P. Louise base, if you put a pressed glitter or a glitter directly on top of it, it does get a little bit clumpy in my personal opinion. So I'm kind of gonna lay this down over the whole lid. Oh shit, I just put so much on that brush. Oh my gosh. Her shimmers, oh, are so pretty. This is so gorgeous, you guys. But yeah, anyways, then I'm going to go ahead and do this, and then I'm going to go ahead and put the glitter on in the outer third of the eye, or outer portion of the eye. I try to sound so smart when I'm like the outer third, but I'm like, I don't know if that even makes sense, you know? Alright, so now I'm taking a little bit of the Too Faced Shadow something or another glitter glue, and I'm just going to take that right here where I want to place the glitter. And hopefully this will help it stay better, because like I said, with the P. Louise base, I just feel like, I don't know, it just gets clumpy. Maybe I use too much of the P. Louise base. That could totally be it, because yeah, I use a lot. So now I'm gonna go in with the shade E3, which is that really, really pretty. Oh, you know what I noticed with these? Oh, these like bother me so much, is they're so pretty, but like no brush picks them up. It's like you got to use your finger, and obviously when you're doing like precise work, it's just too hard. You know what? I'm gonna regret this. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, okay. Oh, that's looking pretty. I just felt like whenever I take these on a brush, it just, I don't know, they get really messy. But let's see if I can get this to go how I want. Alright, now we have that glitter all on. I'm going to go ahead and actually put some of this D2, which is this like really, really bright greeny color. I'm going to go ahead and pop it in my tear duct. And then I'm going to... Oh, okay. I was not expecting that. Okay, I put way too much on the brush. But I'm going to go ahead and put this on right now. Normally I would do this after. However, I'm going to be a little messy with it because I am going to be... I don't know if I'm going to put the glitter on top of it or the shimmer shade. One of the two. But I want to go ahead and lay this down first, because normally with these types of shades, there's a lot of fallout. So I prefer to do it now. But this shade actually didn't have too much fallout. This is just a whole lot of color going on right here. So this is going to look really, really messy for right now. But don't worry about it. Later on, I'm going to go back in and fix it up. So it will look a little janky for right now. Alright, y'all, so this is the final look. Before I get into the final breakdown of my full review of the Norvina Volume 4, I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys what I have on my face. So, I splurged a little bit, and I've been wanting this forever. And you know what? I just decided it's about time to buy it. This was literally $50, but I love it. The shade is perfect if you guys are looking for a neutral bronzer. Y'all, you guys know I never like splurge on high-end products, and this is something, oh, I really don't regret buying, even though it was $49, way out of my budget. Anyways, for my foundation, I used the Huda Beauty foundation in the shade 300 and Latte. Also on my cheeks is the Marc Jacobs bronzer, of course, with Max Warm Soul. And for highlight, you guys are going to hate me, but this is actually discontinued. It's been discontinued for a long time. This is Perfect Topping by MAC, which is actually one of my favorite highlighters of all time, and I've literally had it for the past 12 years. That's how old that product is, and I still use it. I know you guys are probably thinking like, ew, how could you put that on your face? But it still works, and I still love it very much. On my lips, it ran away, but I'm wearing Strut by ColourPop. So to give you guys my full rundown of the palette, I absolutely love it. Of course, as you guys already knew, I don't know what it is. Sorry, I'm like moving all this stuff. I have so much stuff on top of the palette. As you guys already knew, I just don't know what it is with this formula. It's just so amazing. The shimmers are so bomb. I don't know if you guys can tell my inner tear duct. Like, that's one of the regular shimmer shades. That's the one right here, A1. It is beautiful and just so shimmery. And actually, I really like the glitters, and I found like they were really easy to work with, as to where some other brands who have pressed glitters in palettes, they just kind of get all over the place and just are annoying. This was very, very easy to work with, and you could pack it on and spread it out, and it still moves on the eye rather than just staying put in place like some. Like, I remember when I did the review of Jeffree Star's Morphe collaboration palette, and that glitter, oh, that stayed put. It was like really crazy. I literally put water to it, which is a good thing, but then when you're trying to blend it out on the eye like I did with this, it's obviously going to be hard to do. So overall, I highly recommend this palette. If you guys have an Amy's discount, check to see if they have it there for a discount. Get a discount on it, because $60 is pretty pricey. However, there are 25 eyeshadows in there for $60. To me, that's a pretty good deal. Y'all, I mean, I know it's expensive, but look at Pat McGrath, you know, Pat McGrath eyeshadows, $125 for 10. So anyways, y'all, I hope you guys like this. If you guys like the look, make sure you guys give this a big thumbs up. I would really appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace out, Girl Scout.